Morning boys, back to our business maths class. We will see now today exercise number 2.5, that is in derivatives we learned UV method. When two factors are there in differentiation, then we have to apply the method is called UV method. But in the same way in integration, we have, when the factors are under multiplication, then you don't apply UV method. We called that method as integration by parts. So this exercise consisting only integration by parts. Integration by parts. If two factor comes under multiplication, then you have to follow the technique is called integration by parts. To apply this integration by parts, this is normally isolate. That formula is UV minus V du. This is the formula. Question is, which factor we consider as U and V? In derivatives, that we consider either the first factor as U, second factor as V, or second factor as U and first factor as V, then we can proceed. But whereas in integration, you cannot take yourself first factor as U or second factor as V. That is not allowed. So how do you take U, the differentiable out of the two factor, which one is non-integrable or differentiable? You consider as U. So generally we have one technique that isolate. You have to consider U as isolate. What is mean isolate? I stands for inverse function. When you started to integrate, when the integrand has two factor, you first check whether that factor consisting inverse function. What is inverse function? Ratio, that is sine inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse and its reciprocals. Inverse of these reciprocals are comes under inverse. So if any one of the factor is in terms of inverse function, then you take U is equal to that inverse function. Then L stands for logarithm. Any factor consisting log, that log x considered as U. Similarly, A is algebraic expressions. So if there is any algebraic expression in the integrand part, you consider as that is U. T, you know, trigonometric ratio. This is entirely different from this inverse function. Sine inverse of x, cos inverse of x, these things are considered comes under inverse. Whereas ratio, that is trigonometrical ratio, sine x, cos x, tan x and its reciprocal cot x, secant x, cosecant x comes under T. There you take U. Then E, exponential form. Any factor consisting at e power x, that is always considers U. You should be in order. So you may have questions like this: sine inverse of x into e power x, integrate. See, you have two factor. So you don't, sir, both are in comes U. So which one out of these you take consider as U? Very simple. That's what I wrote. Isolate. I stands for inverse. So first you should consider this is sine inverse of x as U and can proceed. Even e power x exponential also in U, but you should be in order. First you have to check whether these two comes in first inverse. So you have to take only inverse function as U, though exponential form also considers U. You should be in order, you have to take. Clear? So don't confuse. You don't take U is equal to e power x. There is, and this is a simple method, but actual method is you have to consider u as differentiable one. See, out of these two factors, the same question, sine inverse of x e power x into dx. You have the formula both integration and differentiation for e power x, but we don't have a formula for sine inverse of x in integrand. So, which one is not integrand, that will be considered as always u. So, to simplify it, they gave I late, clear. So, which one is not integrand, integrate directly. So, we don't have formula to integrate sine inverse of x straight away, therefore, you have to consider sine inverse of x as u, that is the procedure. This is for your understanding purpose, they gave I late. Actually, what is the process to integrate when two factors are given in the integrand part? A factor which is not able to integrate directly, those factors are you have to consider as u, because you don't have formula, integration formula straight away to find sine inverse of x. So, you have to consider as u, because you have a differentiate form for sine inverse of x, clear. So, you have to keep it in your mind, which is not integrate directly, that will be always considered as u. To consider u, then you have to remember this I late, clear. So, don't confuse. If a factor which is not have formula state, direct formula is always considered as u. So, this is the formula to find u, that is u dv equal to uv minus integration of v du. Now, we will go to straight away the question number 1. Question number 1, integration x into e power minus x into dx. Once you use the integrand symbol, you have to write dx. Why I am writing the dx? Because it is given in terms of variable and you are also asked to integrate with respect to x. So, dx. I told you before itself, if it is given some other variable, that the entire thing factors are considered as constant. If you integrate with respect to y variable, for example, it is dy, then these two are considered as constant. So, you will get as it is into y plus c, because you are integrating with respect to which variable? Y variable. But what is given here? It is with respect to x. So, you have to integrate. Now, you have how many factor? 2 factor, x and e power x. So, what is the formula? That is I late. Either you remember this one or you can keep any one as which is not have a direct integration formula, it considers u. But normally, general, in specifically we will say if there is any x variable, x has power, positive value, not negative value. When the x, the algebraic expression considered as positive power, that will be always considered as u. Even if you apply this formula, a algebraic expression will come first, exponents will come the last one. Therefore, this is algebraic expression, you consider u is equal to x. And what is the remainder one? E power minus x into dx. That is, you consider as dv. It is differentiate form. E power x into dx is differentiate form. That is what I consider as dv. Sir, you are considering here as u, but there you are taking dv. The reason is, this is integrand derivatives part. Derivatives part, that is e power x into dx. That is what we consider as dv, derivative of e power minus x. Clear? So, to get v value, formula is, what is the formula? uv minus integration of v du. For that we need u v. V is not given, but u is there. So, du means what? U dash. So, differentiate du is equal to differentiation of x is 1. Then integration of v is, dv is v, because integration of dx is what? X. According to the formula, integration of dv is v. If you integrate dy, y will come. Integration of dz is z. So, integration of dv is v. Then integration of e power minus dx, e power minus x by minus 1. This is the formula that you know already in the previous exercise. Just now I know what is u v du. Just apply in this formula, you will get answer. that is x into, which implies x into v e power minus x by minus 1 minus integration. What is your v e power minus x minus 1? What is your du? Du is 1, that is 1 into, you have to write dx, 1 into dx, that is dx. I told you how to get dx last year as well as this year also. Beginning itself I said how to get dx. So e power minus x, this minus will go to the numerator, minus x e power minus x, minus into minus plus, again we will get e power minus x into dx. What is the formula for e power minus x into dx? Same. So minus x e power minus x, e power minus x is e power minus x by minus 1 plus c. So minus x e power minus x minus e power x plus c. So common factor minus e power x. So minus x minus 1 plus c. Clear? So this is your integration answer. Boys, remember, if there is 2 factor in integrand, we have formula, that is integration by parts. What is the formula to find integration by parts? Is uv minus integration of v du. So what are the factors that you consider as u? If you are not able to integrate straight away, that will be always considered as u. Provided, keep it in your mind, isolate. If any, the 2 factor is with the help of the 2 factor, that you have to consider which one is u, any one of these 2 factor, by taking that isolate in the consideration. So I stands for inverse, L stands for log, and A stands for algebraic expression, T stands for ratio, trigonometric ratio, E stands for exponential. So you may have doubts, sir, both are have directly integrate formula, then why you are considered as u? So in such a case, you have to consider isolate. In that isolate, A is algebraic expression, therefore you take u is equal to algebraic expression, that is x. Normally, if any function integrand consisting the variable x with the power positive, not negative, you have to take always u is equal to x, x power 2, x power 3, whatever it is given in the question. Then remaining part is e power minus x dx. This is the derivative format, therefore we consider the derivative format as dv is equal to integration of e power x into dx. So when you integrate dv, you will get v. You know direct formula for integration of e power minus x. Then once you know u, du and v, just you have to substitute in this formula. Again you have integrand. Here you no need to apply that integration by parts because only 1 factor. So we have straight away formula for e power minus x, that is e power minus x by minus 1. Simplify, you will get answer. So this is the method to find integration by parts. Now we can see the second sum. So we have one more other than this uv, we have the generalized formula, Bernoulli's formula. Clear that Bernoulli's formula is extension of this one. So when the power of x is more than 1, like 2, 3, then you can apply. When the power of x is more than 2, that is 3, 4, then you can apply Bernoulli's law. That Bernoulli's formula is very simple, that is uv minus u dash v1 plus u double dash v2 plus u triple dash v3 extra. It will going on till the end. So this is called Bernoulli's formula. You can apply this formula only when the power of x is more than 2. If it is less than 2, then we can apply the previous formula, that is uv minus integration v du. So this you can apply only when the power of x is 1 or 2. If it is more than 2, you can apply this formula, you will get same answer, but will take more time and calculation will become tedious one. To avoid such a problems, we have to use the Bernoulli's formula, that is uv minus u dash v1. U stands for derivatives, V's are all stands for integrand. That's all. U stands for all the U's stands for derivative. First order, second order, third order. This is first integration, second and third integrations, and so on. Clear? So when the power of x is 2 or less than 2, you can apply the uv minus v du formula, or if it is power of x is more than 2, you better apply that Bernoulli's formula uv minus u dash v1. Now question number 2, integration of x power 3 into e power 3x into dx. See the power of x. I told you already, any integrand consisting that x variable, x factor, then you always consider that is x factor as u, that is concept. Clear? So u is equal to x power 3. This is derivative format. Therefore, we consider dv is equal to e power 3x into dx. So from dv you used to have what is v and u. U I know, but I need to find out v, for which you have to integrate. So integration of v dv is v, integration of e power 3x by 3. Clear? So just I need u v, that is v. Now you have to find out u dash, that is first order. Differentiate 3x square, then second order 6x till you get constant. So when you go for third order only I got constant, you stop. So you have to integrate, this is v, you have to integrate v one more time, that is v1. If you integrate v, that is v1. Don't think that's already we integrated, why don't you call us v1? No, v is, integration of dv is v. Once you integrate v, you will get v1. Integration of v is v1, e power 3x is e power 3x. Already we have denominator 3, we have one more 3 will come, so it becomes e power 3x by 9. Clear? So you have to do up to what? U triple dash. So you have to find now v2 and v3. So what is the v2? Again you have to integrate. Integration of v1 is v2, e power 3x is e power 3x, again 9, already we have denominator 9, one more 3 will come in the denominator. So after integrating e power 3x, you will get 27. Again we need to find v3 because we found already how many derivatives? 3. So you have to find up to v3. Suppose if you find fourth order, then you will go for v4 also. So again integration of e power 3x is 3x, we have denominator 27 again into 3, so e power 3x by 81. Clear? Now I know u, v, u dash, v1, u double dash, v2, u triple dash and v3. Just you have to substitute in this formula. Clear? The formula is uv minus u dash v1 plus u double dash minus u triple dash v3 and plus it going on. Depends upon the power of x. When the power of x is 4, then you have to find out u fourth order of u and integration of 4. You have to find up to v4. Now just you have to substitute in this formula, that is, which implies u x cube v e power 3x by 3 minus u dash 3x square v1 e power 3x by 9, then plus what is the last 6x e power 3x by 27, then constant plus 6 into e power 3x by 81. So if it is possible, simplify and write, otherwise leave it as it is. It will go 3 times minus x square e power 3x by 3, then we can cancel 2 times 9 times 2x e power 3x by 9. Again you can cancel by 3 table. I made me plus minus plus minus. So minus 3 table 2 6 27. So 2 e power 3x by 27. That's all. Finally write plus c. Clear. So this will be very easy. Only thing you must know the formula and be careful of integrating u and as well as integration of dv and differentiate y. This will be very important. And also remember isolate. So when the power of x is 2 or less than 2, you straight away apply uv minus integration of v du. When the power of x is 3, 4, 5 and so on, better you can apply Bernoulli's law, that is uv minus u dash v1 plus u double dash v2 plus u triple dash v3 and so on. So this is the formula to find integration by parts. Clear? Then question number 3. Question number 3. What is given? Integration log x into dx. What is the formula? Isolate. Isolate. Do you have any inverse function in the integrand part? No. Then what is L? L stands for log. Log is there or not? So okay, is there. Therefore you consider log is equal to log term as u. That is the rule. Isolate. First you have to check whether in the integrand part do you have inverse function. If it is there, you take u. If there is no inverse function, next what is the next option? L. That is log. If there is a logarithm term, you have to write u is equal to log. If there is algebraic expression, I told you already, if there is any integrand consisting that x algebraic expression, that will be always considered as u. No algebraic expressions. Next T, ratio, trigonometric ratio. Do you have any trigonometric ratio? No. Then last one E, E stands for exponential. Do you have any exponential format? No. So only is log x, that is there also in the rule late, that is L stands for log. You consider log x as u. Then what is the remaining? Dx. That will be considered as always v, because this is derivatives. So dx is equal to dv, or you can write dv is equal to dx, your wish. Then u dash, first differentiate 1 by x. Integration x is equal to dv is v. Clear? Then if you go for double dash and triple dash, it will going on increasing the powers. Integration of v1 x square by 2, integration of u double dash minus 1 by x square, u triple dash, it will become plus 2 by x cube. This will become x power 3 by 6 and so on. So you do know how to integrate. Just remember, I recollect what is studied in 11th standard. When the variable in the denominator, how do you differentiate? You multiply the power of x with the numerator, 1 into 1, 1. Then the change the sign of the function plus into minus, and then add 1 to the power of x. Similarly, to find u triple dash, as usual method, just you have to multiply the power of x with the numerator, 2 into 1, 2. Then minus will become plus, add 1 to the power of x. But in integration, this is normal integration. You should add 1 to the power and write the denominator. Power of x 1, 1 plus 1 2, that will be divisor. To integrate one more time, x power 3 by 3, already we have 2, so 3 2s are 6 and so on. Then you have to apply uv minus integration of v du. So what is your u? Log x. What is your v? X. Don't write, or you can write x into log x minus, because some of you make mistake like this, log x into x. You may have tendency of multiplying these two. You are not allowed to multiply any number or whatever the variable inside the logarithm. You have to suppose to write x into log x. But some of you may have doubt of writing like log x square, because x into x square. This is wrong. So to avoid such steps, you please write always whatever the variable or numbers comes under log x or sign any exponential format, you have to use only as a multiplier. So x log x. Now v is x. What is du? Du is nothing but first order. Du is nothing but first order. So into 1 by x into dx. X get cancelled. So x log x minus integration of dx. So x log x, integration of dx is x plus c. This is your required answer. Possible you take x is the common factor, log x minus 1 plus c. Clear? Here no need to find, just for your understanding purpose I did. But when you go for the first time uv minus integration of v du itself, I got straight away integrand part. So I told you already, when the x has power more than 2, you can apply Bernoulli's rule. Otherwise, you have to apply only uv minus integration of v du, because there is no x. Here do you have any x? Which means what is there? X power 0. 0 is less than 2 or more than 2? Less than 2. That's why I am applying uv minus integration of v du. When the power of x is 2 or more than 2, like 3, 4, 5, then we go for Bernoulli's law. So these two steps, just for your understanding purpose I did. So no need to do these steps during the exam time. So when the power of x is 2 more than 2, then you apply Bernoulli's. Otherwise, just you have to apply uv minus integration of v du formula, you will get the answer straight away. Sir, there is no x term in the given question. How do you apply this formula? Because see, and log x into 1 can be replaced by anything power 0. So here according to the question, it is in terms of variable x, therefore I am writing x power 0. The power of x is 0 is less than 2, therefore you can apply uv minus integration of v du. Clear? So, and some of the boys have a doubt of this. So, how do you replace this du by 1 by x into dx? So, just listen, I will explain. You have to differentiate the function u with respect to which variable? X. That is the rule that we studied in 11th standard. So, I am differentiating the u function with respect to what? Dx. So, log x is 1 by x. Are you agree now? U is a function of x variable. So, I am differentiating the function u with respect to which variable? X variable. So, 1 by x. But I need, according to the formula, only du. So, I keep du in the left side. When I am transferring the dx to the right side, denominator will become always the numerator. That is what I am writing here, 1 by x dx. Clear? So, do not confused. You are differentiating the function u with respect to x variable. So, dx. I skipped the steps. I wrote directly du is equal to 1 by x into dx. This is the rule. I am differentiating the function u with respect to x. Differentiate. Then I need only du according to the formula. So, I kept du in the left side. I do not want dx or some other constant if it is there in the left side. So, transfer to the right hand side, I got 1 by x into dx. So, I am replacing du is equal to 1 by x into dx. So, do not confuse. Clear? So, now sum number 5. Sum number 5 is x power n log x. Apply the same concept. So I don't want to give any hints to solve this problem. Don't afraid that x power n is there. If there is a number, no problem, sir. There is a power n. Then how do you proceed? You proceed. You find out. You proceed and find out. The next class I will teach this one, because you may have some opinion that see that I laid log is there, algebraic expression also there. I said some questions you have to consider u is equal to x power n, then you take log x as dv. Remember, you if I am taking x power n, that is according to this I laid, you have to take u is equal to log x. That is the rule by using I laid concept. So what are the things that remain there? X power n into dx. So that is dv. It is a basic rule according to I laid. So if you consider u is equal to, instead of log x, x power n, the remaining thing log x into dx is equal to integration of dv. See, you have formula to differentiate x power n, but do you have any direct formula for log x? We don't have formula for straight away integration of log x. There is no formula is given for log x in integrations. Therefore, we consider, if you consider like this, then you will never get answer. It is not able to find the solution for x power n into log x. So be careful of considering the u. Clear? So if there is no straight away formula, straight integration formula, you have to consider always as u. Though we have x power n log x, you have both formula for x power n under integration as well as derivatives, but you have only derivatives formula for log x, you don't have direct integration for log x. Therefore, you always consider u is equal to log x and dv is equal to x power n into dx. Then you can proceed, you will get answer. Clear? You try, the next class we will see that one. The sum number 6. That also I like to give as homework, but anyhow, that will give you some explanation alone, then you can proceed. I did only half of the problem of sum number 6. I will do only the remaining part, you can do it at home. So, integration of x power 5 e power x square. This is correct, x power 5, but you see e power x square, so it is again come I late. You take a, it's okay, remaining exponential form e power x square into dx. But you cannot have direct formula to find integration of e power x square. In such a case, we have formula only for e power x. Integration of e power x is e power x. When the x has power 2, 3, 4 other than 1, we don't have integrate formula. So in this case, you go for some substitution method, the calculation will be radius 1. So depends upon the question. I am just make a small adjustment in x power 5 in terms of e power x square. I am just go for little adjustment to find the solution for this integrand by using UV integration by parts method. What is the power of e x square? So I am going to express x power 5 in terms of x square. What is the possibility? I can write x square x. This is a possibility. See, when the bases are same, you can add the power 2 plus 1, 2, 4 plus 1, that is how much? 5. So in this way I can write. Is there any other way to express x power 5 in terms of x square? This is the only one way. There is no other way. But x square is repeated how many times? 2 times. So I can rewrite this like x square the whole square x into e power x square into dx. Clear? This x power 5 I can express in terms of power of e, that is x square into x square into x. You may questioning me, sir, why don't you write x power 3 x square? It's correct, but x power 3 even consisting what x square. So you can x cube you can rewrite as x square into x. So finally you get same one. So you have to express x power 5 in terms of x square. The only one way x square into x square into x. X square repeated 2 times, so I can rewrite this x square power the whole square into x e power x square. So now I am considering this x square as t. Just I am considering x square as t. Now you can rewrite integration t square e power t. What about these two? That's the question. So when you replace the x variable, when you convert the x variable into t variable, other variable, then you must change all, even integration also. Everything I changed, only thing I need x into dx, for which I am differentiating this dt is equal to 2x into, again I will come to the same concept, differentiate t function with respect to x dx. I need only x into dx. So depends upon the questions, I transfer only dx and 2, which will give you dt by 2. 2 will become the denominator of the left side and dx will be the multiplier of the right hand side. So I got x into dx. Now you see this x into dx replaced by dt by 2. Clear? See, I changed all the variable x in terms of t, but only one is left, that is x into dx. I suppose to write x into dx also in terms of t, because when the integrand in terms of t variable, then everything will be in terms of t. You cannot keep some other variables in terms, mixed variables are not allowed in integration. So I am differentiating what I consider as t. So t is difference with respect to x. So 2x, I need only x into dx. So by making the eliminatory transformation on both sides, I got x dx is equal to dt by 2. Just to replace, you take 2 as common. See, I brought it into standard form of integral. As usual method, which one you have to consider as u? T square dv is equal to e power t into dt. So u dash 2t, u double dash 2. Similarly, v e power t, v1 e power t, v2 e power t. We have to find up to double dash. So when the derivative is in second order, then integration also find up to the second one. Just I found, now we have to apply the formula uv minus u dash v1 plus u double dash v2. That's all. Just to apply in the place of u dash v1, u double dash and v2. What is your u? U is t square. What is your v e power t minus u dash 2t v1 e power t plus u double dash 2 e power t plus c. But the question is in terms of x, therefore after these steps you replace t by what? X square. X square the square e power x square. T is replaced by x square, because when the question is given only in the variable x term, questions carry the variable x, therefore your answer also should be carried only with x variable, not with the t variable. 2 x square e power x square plus 2 e power x square plus c. X square to power 2, that is x power 4, and right, this is your required answer. Clear? So, if there is any question like this, you see the power of e x square. So, try to express that algebraic expression in terms of x square. The only possibility is x square into x. You do not have any other possibilities. Just express x power 5 as x square into x. X square repeated 2 times. So, that can be written as x square the whole square. Then I am applying the t, because there is no so many factors, 1, 2, 3 is there. So, to avoid tedious calculation, I am considering the power of e as t, that is x square as t. Just to differentiate, you will get answer. See, I got t square e power t. So, apply that UV method, you will get easily answer. Clear? So, only one sum is left, that is sum number 5 as homework. You try at home. Next class, we will see the sum number 5. Then we will go to the exercise number 2.6, that you have to use some IQ to find the solution for exercise number 2.6. After that, the rest of the exercises are so simple. Only 2.6 is little bit confused to you. So, we concentrate on exercise number 2.6. So, this will be very easy one and important one also. Clear? So, thank you boys. We will see the remaining part tomorrow. Complete that homework, question number 5.